Iga Swiatek had some kind words for home favorite Paula Badosa at the Billie Jean Cup finals as the Polish tennis star applauded the Spaniard for not quitting after a major setback and still doing her best to accomplish her dreams despite battling a chronic issue. After injuring her back in 2023 May and playing just one tournament in the remainder of that season because her recovery was not going as planned, it did not get any better for the 26-year-old at the start of 2024. While the Spanish tennis player managed to kick off her comeback at the start of this season, her back kept causing her problems. Then in March, Badosa was told by the doctors that it was a chronic thing and that it would never go away, and she was even advised to end her career. At the time, the four-time WTA champion admitted that she was scared and that she was hoping to avoid the worst-case scenario and at least try to play for another 3 to 4 years. And so far, her new therapy has gone well, and that led to the former world number 2 finding some rhythm and consistency. After winning the WTA 500 tournament in Washington, which was her first title in 2.5 years, the Spaniard made 3 more semi-finals and she was also a quarter-finalist at the US Open. Now she is ranked at number 12 and close to returning inside the top 10. On Wednesday, Spain will take on Poland at the Billie Jean Cup finals in Malaga. Ahead of the tie, local reporters asked Swiatek about her probable meeting with Badosa and if she thinks the Spaniard could still be a top player. For sure, Paula has the game and the motivation to do that. I was actually, looking at her journey and I was kind of worried if she was going to be able to come back because obviously her injuries were not easy and smooth and sometimes she tried but it was not working, Swiatek said. So honestly, I was super happy to see her back playing her tennis on these tournaments on US Open, and plenty of others. Yeah, she's a really nice person and I felt like, she's really pushing to be back. Anybody who has this kind of grit and determination, deserves to be there. Hopefully she's gonna continue that, but we will see this week. I'm probably going to focus on myself and hopefully she's not going to play that well. We will see. Badosa responds to Swiatek. Thank you, Iga. You are great as always. The Spanish tennis star said in her response after reading about what the 23-year-old Paul had to say about her. After suffering multiple setbacks in her recovery and constantly finding herself sidelined again, doubts started to creep in the 26-year-old's mind, and after she received the chronic diagnosis in March, her fears and concerns only got bigger. But then in early August, Badosa made it all the way on the hard courts of Washington. Afterward, she could not hide her happiness and even remarked that she felt like an athlete again. 1 year ago, I was on the couch, so it's a big difference now. I'm an athlete again. I mean, winning a title after 2 years. What means a lot is I played 4 finals and I won the 4 of them. That's what I had on my mind today. Also, in the third set, I'm like Paula, you are capable of doing this in another final. That would push me a lot today, the former world number 2 said. At the time, Badosa also confessed that there were moments when she did not know what to do next. It's the first thing I did on court. I called my family and Steph knows. Of course, because I know they are always there for me. They have been in the tough moments. They have seen me very down this last year. I wanted to live the moments with them because, of course, without them I would not be here because they support me every day 24/7. There was moments that I did not know what to do with my career. They were there. I knew they were following. They were watching the match, so I wanted to call them, she added. If Badosa manages to keep her health and avoid major injury issues, she could possibly attack the top 10 in early 2025 and maybe even get herself into the contention for a deep Australian Open run.